There are places in the world that feel unreal. Places so beautiful, so untouched, that your brain struggles to accept that they actually exist. This is one of those places. Welcome to Krabi, Thailand, where limestone cliffs rise out of turquoise water, where time slows down, and where nature still speaks louder than noise, crowds, and modern life. This is not a rushed tour. This is not a highlight reel. This is a walk through some of the most breathtaking places on Earth, exactly as they are. No filters, no distractions. Just Thailand. We begin our journey at Phra Nang Beach. The moment your feet touch the sand here, something changes. The sand is soft, almost powdery, stretching gently between towering limestone cliffs that look like they were carved by giants. The water shifts between shades of emerald and crystal blue, depending on where the sun hits it. Long tailboats float quietly in the distance, rocking with the rhythm of the sea. This isn't a beach you rush through. This is a beach you breathe in. Every step feels lighter here. Every sound, the waves, the wind, distant laughter, feels perfectly balanced. Phra Nang Beach doesn't demand your attention. It simply earns it. As we move forward, the cliffs rise higher, casting long shadows over the sand. Hidden caves appear along the rocks, shaped by thousands of years of wind and water. This coastline hasn't been rushed by time. It's been patiently sculpted. You can feel it in the silence between the waves, in the way the light reflects off the limestone. This is nature reminding you that perfection doesn't need improvement. Now we leave the mainland behind and head out toward the islands. The boat glides across water so clear you can see straight to the bottom. Fish dart below the surface, flashes of silver and blue. Ahead of us lies Koh Hong Island. From a distance, it looks like a secret, tall cliffs wrapped around a hidden lagoon. And when you arrive, you understand why. Koh Hong doesn't open itself immediately. You enter slowly through narrow passages between towering rock walls. Then suddenly, the lagoon appears. Still water, surrounded by cliffs, quiet in a way that feels sacred. This is one of those places where people naturally lower their voices, not because they're told to, but because it feels wrong to disturb the moment. The water here is calm, reflective, almost mirror-like. Time pauses. We step onto Hong Island Beach, where the sand is bright and clean, and the sea is impossibly calm. Palm trees sway gently above, offering shade without blocking the view. This isn't a beach built for parties, it's built for peace. You don't come here to be entertained, you come here to remember what calm feels like. For those willing to climb, the reward waits above, the Koh Hong viewpoint. Step by step, the path rises, your breath quickens, the heat builds, but with every step, anticipation grows. And then, the view opens. Below you, the lagoon curves perfectly between limestone cliffs. The water glows in shades of green and blue that don't look real. This is one of those views that stays with you long after you leave, not because of how it looks, but because of how it makes you feel. Small, grateful, present. Next, we continue to Koh Lao Lading. Often quieter, less crowded, just as stunning. The cliffs here feel closer, more intimate, wrapping around the shoreline like a natural amphitheater. The water gently kisses the sand, barely making a sound. This is a place for slow walks, for standing still. You don't need music here. Nature already provided the soundtrack. Walking along Koh Lao Lading, the world feels distant. No schedules, no notifications, no pressure. Just footsteps in the sand and sound of the sea. Moments like this remind you that luxury isn't always about five-star hotels. Sometimes, it's about silence. We return to the mainland, where life slowly comes back into focus. Welcome to Phra Nang Beach. This is where Krabi breathes a little faster. Boats come and go. Travelers walk the promenade. Life moves, but never aggressively. Phra Nang is the balance point between adventure and comfort. You can walk here endlessly, watching the sky shift colors as the day fades. And then comes sunset. The sun sinks low, painting the sky in gold, orange, and soft pink. Reflections stretch across the water. Boats become silhouettes. The heat of the day finally relaxes. This is the kind of sunset you don't photograph once. You watch it. You let it finish. As night arrives, the scene transforms again. Welcome to the Phra Nang night market. Lights glow softly. Food sizzles. The air fills with aromas, grilled seafood, Thai spices, sweet desserts.
This is where Thailand feels alive in a different way. Not loud, not rushed. Just warm, welcoming, and human. People smile easily here. Strangers become conversations. Time drifts.
You walk past stalls filled with local crafts, clothes, souvenirs, each one telling a story of the place it came from. This is Thailand at ground level. Not polished, not staged, just real. Our journey continues back to the sea, toward Ko Mai Phai, also known as Bamboo Island. Flat, open, surrounded by shallow water so clear it feels like walking over glass. Here, the horizon stretches endlessly. The island feels untouched, simple, and free. No towering cliffs, no dramatic drops, just sand, sea, and sky. Sometimes simplicity is the most powerful beauty of all. Walking along Bamboo Island, the world feels wide open. You don't feel trapped by thoughts here. They come, and then they leave. This is a place where stress dissolves naturally. No effort required. And as our journey slowly comes to an end, one thing becomes clear. Krabi isn't just beautiful. It's grounding. It reminds you how little you actually need to feel alive. How powerful nature can be without saying a word. If you ever feel overwhelmed, if life feels too loud, if you forget how to slow down, places like this are still waiting, quietly. Thank you for walking with me through Krabi Thailand. If this journey brought you peace, inspiration, or even a moment of calm, support the channel, subscribe for more cinematic walks, and share your thoughts below. Until the next journey, slow down and keep exploring.